Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at a new DayZ mod. It's sort of been a while since we've taken a look at one of those. Yeah, it's been a while since there's been any new DayZ mods. Sort of with the release of the standalone, there's been a lack of new Arma 2 DayZ mods. There's been some old A2 DayZ mods that have been ported over to A3. Those have been pretty cool, but this is a brand new Arma 2 DayZ mod. Well, maybe not entirely brand new. It's based off of the standard DayZ mod and some old DayZ code, which I never actually played. But yeah, we're gonna be checking this out. The admin is gonna be showing me around, and yeah, we're gonna see what this mod is all about. So, could you quickly summarize what this mod is all about?
Well, the mod, the DayZ Purge, is about basically bringing the roots back to DayZ, the survival aspect, and basically we've allowed the players to choose what they want to be. You know, we haven't forced them to PvP, we haven't forced them to PvE. We have stuff that makes DayZ fun, without, you know, AI missions and things like that. We want to kind of make the players move around the map in groups and just have it how DayZ used to be. We've added a couple of cool things in, like the new weather system we have, the new fog, wind, and new guns. We have added some new heli crash sites in, and some new dynamics of the vehicles and how the helis perform if damaged.
Is it like dynamic heli crashes?
We have dynamic heli crashes in, yeah.
So they start up in the air and then
they start up in the air and they crash, correct. We
right.
have the helicopter dynamics where if the engine on the main road is damaged, and if it's red, it has a chance to fail. The more damaged it is, the more chance it's likely going to fail.
I mean, how would you describe the mod? Is it hardcore?
The mod is based on the original DayZ, so however people want to see it. I guess it's hardcore, you know, you're going to have to go north to find guns and find good gear. But people can stay south and be hero, you know, and, you know, basically fight with the Enfields if they think that's fun.
But like, how common are sniper rifles like DMRs?
Sniper rifles and scopes only spawn at heli crash sites.
So, pretty rare.
Yeah, they're pretty rare, yeah. Barracks spawn M4 ACOGs and basic aim points, and when I say aim points, I mean like an M4 SPR aim or a M16A4 aims and things like that.
And what about the new weapons? Like, what are those?
The new weapons, we have a couple new. Every weapon in the original DayZ has been redone with new AKs, new M4s, and things like that. We have a couple of new guns, the G3A3s, and we've replaced the MK mods with new MK mods, and the recoil is high. We've added our own L85s into the mod and a new Lapurin, but that's very rare. We have a couple new FN fouls, a couple new shotguns, and some new pistols.
Sounds good. What about the vehicles? How rare are those?
Vehicles, there's currently 60 vehicles on the server, with 3 of them being helis, and then we have more bikes than more cars. Yeah, we want people to move around the map, you know. I'm not encouraging PvP, we have more PvE things, in my opinion, than PvP. But I think, you know, I think people would be happy with having M4s in the mods, you know, not having like MK mods straight away.
You say PvE, but what do you mean by that then?
Well, PvE, we have more PvE features, like you can make tents and you can put ghillie rags on tents, and we have 6 ghillie rags. The tent allows 6 ghillie rags, and if you put the 6 ghillie rags on the tent, it becomes a full ghillie tent. I can't spawn them in right now, but you're able to basically make the tent into a ghillie tent, so it's a bit more camouflage. We have 2 new scopes with the sniper scope. As we do have the wind dynamics in, your shots could be off, so you need to you have the sniper scope that tells you the wind direction and things like that, and where you have to aim. If you check on our forums, we have the correct wind positions and where you have to aim and things like that.
Is that built into the scope, or is that a separate device?
That is built into the scope.
The focus of PvP is definitely going to be more assault rifle based.
I hope so, yeah. If not, more CZ kind of CZ fights and things like that with AKs.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have new areas for the police building. If you want to come over here. Yes, everyone in the map is being redone, like here. It doesn't have searchable items in this, but normally if you check here, it has a med pack up here. You can check it, and first aid kits and some bandages and things can spawn. First aid kits put your health back up to 2,000 blood.
You can actually search it right now.
Yeah, there's one there too. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I found some trash.
Yeah.
Okay, got 1 tin can out of that. Like, how many buildings have you redone?
We've redone around 15 to 20 buildings. I think we've done 17 altogether, but the new patch is going to make most of the buildings enterable. If you see the story buildings just opposite the hospital, you can enter them now. They have 2 floors. We've not really worked on them at the minute. We want to kind of work on things around the map just so people actually move and look around.
And this is your own custom interior.
Yeah. This is our new custom interior for the camo building. You'll see this around the Northwest Airfield. So, Green Mountain, for instance, has a purpose now. Go there, maybe find like an AK or an M4 in here.
So what other areas of the map have you redone then?
Yeah, we've redone Zenogorsk. There's a kind of a military, but not a military compound. It's more of a medical compound just before the hospital, just behind it. We've done Green Mountain. We've added a new kind of tents there, like a half moon kind of thing. We've got this here at Northeast Airfield. At Lopatino, we have an industrial area. And Northwest Airfield, we have one of the AC-130s at the front of it. We're working on doing more buildings soon. Loot spawns have been a bit changed. We have custom loot spawns for fire stations now. We have set the, we have made our own loot spawns, so fire stations don't spawn overpowered loot and things like that. If you come into the ACT tower, you can see we don't just have bags for the attachments. We have the actual models on the ground.
And what about weapon damage? Has that been reworked
Weapon
entirely?
damages, we've redone all weapon damages to the correct damage. If you get shot close range by like a M21, you're more than likely going to die or get knocked out straight away. But yeah, like I said, the bullet hit system has been all fixed up. So if you shoot someone in the legs, you're going to get broken legs. If you're going to shoot them in the head, they're going to die. We've worked more on performance too with the mod, and you shouldn't experience any red desyncs or red chains due to the fact that we are hosting on a pretty good dedicated servers.
Okay, I need to find an AK. But is there any new medical system implemented right now, or is it just a standard
new medical system? No. Okay, well, the medical system, we do have some new blood bags in, like the blood bag types, but we have removed them due to the bugs of them, and if players want the blood types in, we can add them back in. It's a pretty simple job to do that.
Okay, so it's not going to be one blood bag.
It's not on launch on this current build. No, we just have the single blood bag types and things like that in, like the normal blood bag, and the MREs give you some more food and things. To open cans, you do need the can opener. We've worked well on this, and the can opener and the kind of the food is all fixed up now. So if someone has a bag of chips, they don't need a can opener to open it, of course. So we've kind of reworked it all and made it work. Put a toolbox in there if you want to build it. I don't know. We've got some new sounds and things.
So how deep is the attachment system? Is it just grenade launchers and scopes right now?
No. Silencers for pistols, and it's all fully working. All the scopes have been redone and things. The attachments.
All right.
I think the main part of the mod would be the ghillies, to be honest. People can craft ghillie suits and use farm down the game. Yeah, okay, well, if you see here, we have 2 entrances for the camo building here. You can enter this way or the other way. There's 2 different ways you can get in and out. There's an SVD Juggernaut with 2 mags. I don't know what that's doing
here. So what's up with the map?
Map? What do you mean with the map? Oh, the map on the wall?
I mean, it looks fancy, but you got those axes. Do those mark anything?
We just thought that'd be something we could just put in. Nothing. It doesn't really do anything right now.
Alright, so I found an M16 in the barracks. This is one of the RH M16s. If you ever seen that in DayZ, it's the RH AR pack, I believe. It's a very nice weapon pack. So definitely, Arma 2 has some very nice weapon packs. So some of those weapon packs are in this mod as well. Now these are beautiful weapons. Like, look at that. It's just beautiful. So yeah, nice weapons. So far, nice sounds as well. You can hear the footsteps. Those are pretty good right now. Better than the default A2 ones. ST-Hop as well. So, just pretty standard, good A2 stuff in this. So yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. Yeah, so this is another one of these locations. The main locations have been sort of reworked in this. It's already stated by John over here. His name is John, by the way, if you didn't know that. It's John. Yeah, it's gonna be Green Mountain, I believe Lapatino, Zenogorsk, Northwest Airfield, Northeast Airfield. Pretty much the standard loot spots that were already in the DayZ mod, where you would go to get loot, obviously. That's why they're called loot spots. yeah, those have just been slightly reworked, so nothing too crazy. Not 20 barracks at the Northwest Airfield. I think you sort of get the idea here. They're not trying to go for the mods where loot is sprinkled everywhere, like Overwatch or Overpack. Alright, so yeah, it was a very brief preview of what this mod is about, but I think you sort of get the idea of what they're trying to go for. So it does seem exciting. You can right now download the mod from their website, as well as find Easter IPs there. John said that they were going to be on Survival Launcher, as well as DayZ Launcher, if I got that correctly, pretty soon, so it's going to be even easier to install it that way. But right now, you can go to their website and just download it that way. And just drop it in your OA directory. So it's not that difficult. So, I mean, if you want to try it out right now, it's public, so you can go play it and try it out. You might see it change over time as well. Yeah, that was the video. So hope you enjoyed.